What's up, everybody? So after posting some Beyonce songs, y'all wanted me to react to some Jay-Z songs. So this song showed up on my poll, Family Feud, Jay-Z featuring Beyonce. This whole album, 444, was so dope. I've only seen this video like once, so it'll be really cool to look at it again. And also, I've never even tried to dissect this song before. And Jay-Z be having bars, so I'm ready. Let's get it going. You know what this is. This is Foster the Knowledge, where we react to music, break down music, talk about life, and have fun doing it. If you happen to like this video, please hit that subscribe, that bell, hit that like button so we can continue on this journey of music together. Join me on my Discord group chat. The talks in there are awesome. We've been having debates the last few days. People get heated. Also, I have polls on there that dictate which songs I'm going to react to next, so please join that. The link for that's in the description. Also, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to my Patreon. We got a couple people on there right now. That's awesome. Please do that. It'll help me keep this channel going, help me get new equipment, all of that to deliver better content. As always, uplift Black lives, uplift Black voices. There's a link in the description for you to sign petitions that are still ongoing that'll help out the community. And with all that being said, let's get to it. The wretched of the earth do not decide to become extinct. They resolve, on the contrary, to multiply. Life is their weapon against life. Life is all that they have. I want to go back and think about that for a second. Hold on. That line, life is their weapon against life. Ooh, life is all that they have. I want to see how this video builds off of this quote by James Baldwin.
You know, it's the constant
2444.
lack of respect you show me and this family that pisses me off. Do you have any idea how important today is? Lack of judgment. Respect. You have no fucking honor. Joan. Of course. Why would I be expecting anything different? Do you think Father would be in bed at this hour? Who's gonna take this family seriously when you're the first face that they see? Huh? Tell me that. Look at you. You don't deserve to be the head of this family. You're a disgrace! It should be me. It should be me.
Get your hands off me!
Why is me? It should have been me. Who's this? Another one. Hey, wait.
That Creed training just came in handy. I find the coloring of this video to be interesting so far. You know, the way that it's colored, it makes all the Black people seem very pale. I wonder what that has to do with the rest of it.
Baby.
Is that good enough for you?
Oh.
It's not his. It's not yours. It's my throne.
Madam President, Mr. President, thank you for sitting with me today. Jacob and Bert, two children from two mighty families.
Thank you.
New information has come to light regarding your family history, Mr. President, the details of which have the citizenry quite concerned. They reveal violations to both the confessional papers and the Constitution. The murder that took place within your family, Mr. President, a murder that laid the foundation for your ascent, betrays the legacy of peace upon which you ran and were voted into office. The people deserve to know.
I will not speak on the unfortunate loss within my family. Without speaking about the courage, the community, the faith, the fortitude, the warmth, the wisdom.
We have worked and fought side by side for generations. Mitakue Oyashi. We are all related.
You want to talk about law? How quickly you forget my family's legacy. My family has protected the law, striving for justice and dignity for all.
There's a disturbance in the peace.
There hasn't been a disturbance in that region for centuries.
So this is obviously starting a story of some kind. Kind of lost on what's going on. I'm expecting by the end of it, I'll be able to put it all together.
My family has fought for the law.
Bury your family's flag, okay?
The worst of us
The cast
doesn't
on this is
define
crazy.
us. Our commitment to these ideals run deep in my blood. Nothing can change that. My beloved ancestor was one of the chief architects of the Confessional Papers and one of America's founding mothers. She and a group of women from all walks of life revised the Constitution over 444 years ago. At a time, mind you, when some thought that making America great meant making us afraid of each other.
Now, ladies, it's time to discuss the Second Amendment.
If you make it illegal, you'll drive it
Not
underground.
want to protect themselves, not want to protect their families.
If you have to understand the hurt you've inflicted, already you're winning something.
Some people should have the right to bear arms.
You have distance from the person you're
I
killing.
understand your point. In a perfect world, it would be lovely if we could all just put down our weapons and get along, but that's not the world that we live in.
Ladies, this is just like the 13th Amendment. Some people have their liberties and some people don't. America is a family and the whole family should be free. It's like I remember my...
So when she just said America's a family and the whole family should be free, I feel like that gives a whole new definition of the title Family Feud. You know, when I heard this song, you know, I always thought that Jay-Z was talking about like his actual, you know, family feuding, but this is turning it into more of a social commentary.
America is a family and the whole family should be free. It's like I remember my father saying when I was a little girl, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Oh, that was fire. That was fire. Oh my God. So this is, you know, 444 had a bunch of commentary on generational wealth, passing things down generationally. So he's showing how in this video, the messages that he passes on to Blue, like what that could possibly turn into in the future.
Because we failed to live up to the foremothers' promise doesn't mean that she failed. I have hope that we can shine again. We just have to remember from which we came. Family first, and always.
Super Bowl goals. My wife in the crib feeding the kids liquid gold. We in a whole different mode. The kid that used to pitch bricks can't be pigeonholed.
Yo, the kid that used to pitch bricks can't be pigeonholed. This is one of those Jay-Z lines where it's so complex it's crazy. So, you know, kids, you know, the idea of like passing a ball back and forth with their dads, like pitching and all that kind of stuff, you got that. Pitching bricks as in selling drugs, right? Can't be pigeonholed as in, you know, he can't be boxed into just be calling it, just being called a drug dealer. But at the same time, pigeons are what drug dealers use sometimes to like transfer their drugs and things like that, right? And then also the word bird is also a different way to talk about cocaine, right? So it's like, yo, the wordplay is crazy. Yo, but my stash can't fit in a Steve Harvey suit. So, you know, he could be talking about money, he could be talking about drugs, whatever. But the idea of like my stash, mustache, because Steve Harvey has that mustache and like Steve Harvey has the big suit, yo. Crazy. If anybody getting handsome checks, it should be us. He's basically talking about reparation. Handsome checks, like we're the ones that we should be getting paid. Oh my God.
Fuck rap. Crack cocaine. Nah, we did that.
I feel like that's yet more wordplay because, you know, merrily, merrily down the stream. Like obviously he's talking about that song, but at the same time, and we merrily, merrily, because he's talking about being married. Beyonce's on the song, eating off the streams, as in the music that they're selling.
Forget it. Can I get amen for
I feel like the line I told my wife, the spiritual shit really worked. I feel like that's basically this idea of that whole new age, the law of attraction and things like that. I feel like that's what he's referring to there. Then that line, basically the end of what he was just saying there. And old niggas, y'all stop acting brand new like Tupac ain't having nose ring too. This song is called Family Feud, and there is a feud within the hip hop community between, you know, the hip hop heads, the old hip hop heads, and this new wave of rap. And I feel like him saying that is basically like trying to like have this, trying to show the old people to have empathy for the younger generation. Ooh. Even that line, a man that don't take care of his family can't be rich. I just always thought, you know, he's talking about family, like your immediate family, but he's talking about all these different types of families, whether that's the hip hop family, the country as a family. I feel like that line means so much more to me now. What a verse. We're all screwed because we never had the tools, you know, because you need tools to screw things in. But he's saying like we're screwed as in we got no hope. This is crazy bars. What do you think is the reason for this song being in a church? The video being in a church? I'm not seeing the theme involved. I know he brought up spirituality in the first verse, but and, you know, he's like in this confessional and, you know, he's just like being honest, telling the truth, all this kind of stuff. But I don't know, like kind of like going back to the beginning of the video, I'm trying to see like how maybe he feels like he's preaching, right? I don't know. Leave that in the comments. What's your interpretation of the video being in a church? So yeah, that song is crazy. I know he didn't even get to his second half of the second verse, but man, there's so many bars just in what he put out in this video. Understanding now how he's basically saying family as in like community basically just makes this song like 100 times better to me. But I am curious about your interpretations of the beginning of the video. My interpretation, it basically shows how, you know, through Jay-Z's influence of generational wealth and growth and all this kind of stuff, it put, you know, his family line in a position of being empowered and doing the right things and stuff like that. But as far as like the specifics of what's happening, as far as like when like Michael B. Jordan dies and everything like that towards the beginning, I'm not necessarily sure what that was about in the story. Just went right over my head, so leave that in the comments. But yo, Jay-Z, man, lines are crazy sometimes. Like sometimes he has these one lines that just mean so much through his wordplay, punchlines and stuff like that, that just mastery level, you know, when you're doing this for decades and you're a GOAT, this is what happens. I feel like there's a lot of things to talk about from this video, so join my Discord so we can debate about what this video means and all the hidden meanings behind everything. And you know what it is, this is Foster the Knowledge, where we react to music, break down music, talk about life, and have fun doing it. If you liked this video, please hit that subscribe, that bell, hit that like, so we can continue on this journey of music together. Until next time, stop with the feuds. I'll see y'all.